Yes, I predicted that just last night off Google Maps.
That's it from your reporter, Enya.
When you go to a new place and you learn about different things, it does hit you in a slightly more serious way.
Whew, well, that was a tough one.
So.
Happy hunting.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another freezing cold morning here in Germany. You join us for another episode of Enya and Tom's Request Stop Adventures. If you've seen this series before, you know how it works. We go and visit one of Germany's least used railway stations, somewhere that you even have to press the bell to request that the train stops to let you off. We're here in Halle-Saale Hauptbahnhof, and today we're proving again that you can just go and explore the niche places on your doorstep. You don't need to fly far away to have a good time. You can just bring a good friend and a good mood. There's always some surprises along the way, so come and join us. This is actually the train that we're taking. It's a one carriage, a little oneer. You know that I love travelling on a oneer. We have to go and get on the train right now, and Enya can do her piece to camera while we're sat on it so that we don't miss it. We gotta see. That is not a bad start to the day.
So today we're going to Krumpa, which is just such a crazy and nice name because you can have like a real German moment with being like Krumpa, you know, it's a very, very strong word. And this is the second time that we're on an S train. So this is a train that goes basically through the city, so it's really strange that there is a request stop on it. And also, there are two special things about today, which aren't Tom and I, because today is the first time that both of us took a day off. So this is basically the first time that we do a vacation request stop serious moment. How do you feel about that, Tom?
I feel like I want my vacation days back.
Well, that wasn't the energy I was going for. So the place that we wanted to visit, everything was closed, so we didn't go there. So I researched very, very hard last night and found Krumpa. Come along on this crazy adventure, this crazy pointless adventure, this ride of a lifetime to Krumpa. But no one's ever said that before. Krumpa is a small village in Saxony-Anhalt, Germany, about 35 kilometers west of Halle-Saale. It is a district of the town Braunsbedra in the Saale-Kreis region and is located near the Geiseltalsee. Krumpa has a rich industrial history, particularly in coal mining. However, the village also has a darker chapter from World War II, which we unexpectedly came across on. More on that later. Visitors can enjoy biking, cycling and water sports around the beautiful Geiseltalsee, making it a popular destination for nature lovers and adventurers alike.
At this destination that we're going to today, Krumpa, there's actually a lake, and having looked at it on the map, I'm pretty sure that it's not a real lake. It's like an old mining disaster that they've now flooded, and now people use it as a lake. I'm actually quite curious to see it, because this is going to be one of our most sort of nature-filled episodes that we've done, because we'll be down by the lake. Always good to get some sea air in your lungs.
Nächste Station, Krumpa, Bedarfshalt. Zum Aussteigen bitte die Haltewunschtaste betätigen.
We did it, just in time. Yes, another Bedarfshalt conquered. Wow, and it's actually really nice. This is the one that looks like it's been renovated much more recently than everywhere else that we've been. I'll just wave goodbye to our little oneer. All right, thank you very much for your sacrifice stopping here for us. Anyway, thank you, S11 from Halle. That was a great ride. And this is actually quite a nice platform, I would say. I could imagine in summer with all of these trees around where you can't see through to like the industry behind them, this would actually be quite a nice spot. And they're even like renovating, they're putting new turf in. Oh, they're really doing it up. We have like a tourism shield. I don't think we've had that before. Welcome to Krumpa. The name Krumpa is a mix between the Slavic word Kroppa, which is like small. Oh, so it's basically named this because it's a small place in the east. Oh look, and it's this is the lake that we're going to.
Yeah, you're right. It was actually a flooded thing.
Yes, I predicted that just last night off Google Maps. I saw the shape of the lake being all messed up and I was like, this is not a lake, this is a mine.
I just wanted to take a moment of appreciation that something is actually happening here at one of these requests. So thank you to the Deutsche Bahn
Applause.
For developing this great sign. So if you want to see a great sign with a great design, just come to Krumpa. Look at this, Tom just told me this is working with e-ink, so it's basically the same thing as working with a Kindle because it's low energy. I mean, look at this. There's some changes on the timetable, so you can just click here and then you can read what's changing. And there is also a feature so you can have this timetable read to you.
32 SL.
Thank you for making Krumpa a bit more modern than it probably used to be. So for today, we set ourselves 3 to-dos. Whew, well, that was a tough one. First of all, we want to go to a nice pier and have a look at the lake. So last time we did a video, we got lost in the woods. This time we're actually going to a maze and trying to get lost and find our way out of it. And of course, as always, we want to continue our scavenger hunt. The last item hasn't been found, so we're going to blend this in again. Maybe someone of you wants to go to Reinhardsbrunn, Friedrichroda and find it. Maybe it's already gone, we don't know. So we're going to continue the scavenger hunt and maybe find some poetry at the end of our wonderful journey through Krumpa.
We completed Krumpa already. We're already at the leaving town sign. Not the most aesthetic place that we've ever been. I mean, this looks like the wall around a prison or something, and the houses. So we find ourselves at the crossroads, you know, looking at the two main tourist attractions here. If we go this way, we'll be able to go to Krumpa's Döner, and if we go this way, we'll be able to go to an LS bunker. I think in this case, we'll choose the bunker. Maybe that will end up being a questionable choice. I feel like I'm really making fun of this town, but it's not bad. It's just, it's down on its knees a little bit, and I don't want to kick it while it's down on its knees. So on the 9th of April 1945, the RAF dropped a 6-ton bomb here. Wow, a 12,000-pound tall boy. And this commemorates it. I don't know what to say. It's one of those really sad memorials of an awful time in history. And I guess it's really important not to forget these things that happened. And it's nice that, you know, they're making an effort to remember, you know, the tragedies of the past so that we don't repeat them. When you go to a new place and you learn about different things, it does hit you in a slightly more serious way. And this is, like we said, the anti-air defense bunker from this town. And we were just reading about it. This is where you can see all like the anti-air artillery and everything. There was a big factory on this site. There was a big refinery doing minerals and doing oil. And the British, with that bomb that we just saw the head of back there, basically destroyed it. And then it was occupied by the Americans after the war. I mean, the refinery had existed here for so long. It was even closed down as part of the Treaty of Versailles, it says. And, you know, after the First World War, Germany wasn't allowed to industrialize itself and militarize itself again. So they closed down a lot of these places and a lot of people lost their jobs. And we all know what the Treaty of Versailles and all of that led us into and how that ended for everybody. And it's funny how even today, walking around, you can kind of see the scars that this past has left on this place. Like the refinery was destroyed, the jobs obviously disappeared. Some of the buildings, they look like people just locked the door once and like they haven't been back. It's quite moving seeing those places. I think it's something that we shouldn't take for granted and we shouldn't forget the things that people go through. Yeah, we just have to hope for a better future, I guess, such as going to the lake and having the fun part of the video and forgetting that any of that ever happened.
And just when you think this day is just going to be depressing, look at this, we found some stone lions.
Applause.
And for people who follow this channel for a bit longer, they probably know that I'm going to send a photo of these stone lions to my grandma because she hates them. Tom, I have to take a photo of the 2 lions. You're right in front of me.
Yeah, they buried the town to put mines. Isn't that right?
Why are you so smart about this, Tom? I just thought like there was too much digging going on. Like baggern is a decent amount of digging. It's like überbaggern. It's like too much of digging over here.
No, they were dug over.
So actually 16 villages had to go in total and 2 like parts of these villages had to go for this mining process over here. Actually this place started to have residents in the 9th century. In 1956 there were 102 people living here and then just 10 years later in 1966 it was completely gone and they were making space for mining. And it's actually there were some nice buildings like from the... Is 9th Jahrhundert the 9th century?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the 800s.
Why did they choose to do it that way, right? It's so confusing.
Because the 0th century has to be the 1st century.
Tom, you know, this is a depressing place and also Tom has been a know-it-all this whole time, so I don't really want to spend more time over here learning stuff that Tom already knows.
You asked me a simple question.
Yeah, and you have to give me a funny answer, not a true one. So after walking through all of this sort of depressing nature, we finally got a good look at this wonderful, biggest artificial sea in Germany. Look at him standing there like a little orange idiot. I'm actually too scared to go any further. This actually wasn't the pier that we're going to. We're going to go to this pier. Look at this place. It's finally pretty out here. This is really nice. I bet in summer it's quite full and there are actually other tourists. Can you imagine? Other tourists other than us. You're actually not allowed to go there on your own. You have to have the permission of the harbor master. Harbor master, where are you?
Hoist up the jumbie sails, see how the mainsail set. Call for the captain ashore, let me go home.
Let me go home.
Let me go home.
I want to go.
I wanna go home.
Why don't you let me go?
How long it took me to finish the sentence before? So we just figured out that we've been to the wrong pier. This is the pier we're actually supposed to take and it is open and we're allowed to go on it. And it looks a bit more safe than the one we were before. And it's very, very peaceful here. That's it, we completed our first challenge and walked on this wonderful pier. And it's so absurd to think that there used to be villages over here. So there used to be 16 villages, 11, 10, 9, 8. And the process of flooding this whole area took 8 years. So they took water from the Saale, which is a river close by, and just flooded it very controlled to make sure that the water that was in here had a good water quality. This lake that we see now has only been here since 2011. That's it from your reporter Enya. And now, from the sea level that we're currently at, we're going to this lookout.
We have strong thighs. Oh, I do love to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do love to be beside the sea. So nice. We started low down in the dumps with some rough areas and some worn down stuff and some more stories. But I do feel like this is a story that's worth seeing. This is going to be like a regenerated thing. This lake itself has only existed for like 10 years, 15 years, did you say? And now there's this lovely harbour here. I feel like this could be on the tourist map. I would definitely come here again in summer.
Thankfully, Tom had the idea to take a bus to the maze where we're currently at. So this saves us about an hour walk.
Say out loud that I'm the big master of travel plans.
Tom is the big master of travel plans who fixes everything.
Now go back to your bit.
We're here at the Geiseltal Irrgarten. It reminds me a bit of the maze in Harry Potter, but when the hedges were just growing, you know, those are not really high. But hopefully we'll find our way back out of the maze. Did it look realistic? Tom, where are you?
Woo! Found you. How's it going?
I'm scared, Tom.
Yeah, this would actually, that's what I was going to say, it would be a good spot to, you could shoot like a found footage horror movie, like Blair Witch or something. Like if... Oh, what fun, Enya.
I really love maze.
I know, me too. Nothing weird happened in there, did it?
No.
Just normal stuff.
Take me to the water. Strombers in my mind. Take me to the water. Strombers in my mind.
So now we're going to hide it, and if you find it, please get in touch and text us. Hopefully you will find it soon, and hopefully you will find it during the daylight. So we're actually beneath the lookout, so just follow along.
Yep. With a little rock on top of it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Maybe even. Happy hunting!
So the last thing from our big day out in Krumpa, which has got very cold and dark by now, of course, it's your favourite section of the video where I've written a poem about our time here in Krumpa. And because Krumpa has been so good, I felt like it deserved a special poem, so I really put my heart into it, and this one is called You'll Never Forget Krumpa Once You've Gone. Make a train stop for your own sake and hang out in winter down by the lake. This little town is surely going to catch on. Don't know why I've never been there before, when it's waiting right outside my door. You'll never forget Krumpa once you've gone. This place may not have had the nicest past, but I hope that its time has come at last, and it's going to experience a new dawn. I guess there'll be no more oil refining when they profit from tourists, not from mining. But you'll never forget Krumpa once you've gone. And waving down the train back home, a happier time I've never known, and I'll no longer be so forlorn. Because from today, whenever we want, Enya and I can recall this jaunt, and how we'll never forget Krumpa now we've gone.
So it's a wrap. We're here at Halle Hauptbahnhof. We finally got back home to the station. It was quite a long day, but it was really, really exciting. And we actually advise you to go to this place in summer because it was such a nice scenery. And I think we went through the wrong line. Oh no, this is my train coming. So make sure to like and subscribe. We did a great for you. And we hope you guys like it. I have to take this train now and leave Tom at this platform. So thank you for watching. It was such a joy ride. Okay, bye. See you next time. Bye.